Okay, for this week I decided to go back to the Dark Angels just because pushing 150 orcs isn't always fun. So we're playing against Tyranids, got a bunch of stuff in reserve, Gene Stealers, Primaris, or Magnus, what is he called? Magus, okay. Over here we got Tyrannofex, some Warriors, some Hive Guard in the back, some Gaunts. I did deploy first, so I do get the +1. Oh, and the Swarm Lord, of course. So we got a Hive Tyrant in reserve, in flying, and some other stuff like that. So a bunch of stuff coming down. Okay. So let's see what we get here. So I roll a 5. With a 4, so it's going to be, you're going to try and seize? Uh-oh. 5. Nope, it's going to be Dark Angels turn 1. Okay, so here, middle turn 1, not much happened. I decided to stay under my bubble because you got so much coming in at me. Those guys did decide to go ahead and advance over to objective 1 because I do have a defend 1 objective. And then shooting last cannons took down the Tyrannofex and killed a couple Gaunts with minor shooting. And that's all that happened. So, but I didn't score any points, so it means my opponent will get 1 from me. So going on to bottom of 1. Okay, end of a long bottom of 1. So Gene Stealers came in, they rolled their 6. Used some stratagem to allow him to reroll. Got in, wiped out 4 of the Black Knights. He failed to get off his power with the +1 attack and +1 strength. That helped a lot. Killed 3 of the intercessors overall. They held. That last Black Knight held. Charged in over there, took the objective away from me, but I lost 4 guys, but they held. So going on to my turn 2. Okay, so middle of turn 1, shuffle around, grew back a Black Knight with the Apothecary. Shooting, concentrated on the Gene Stealers, so all my small arms fire went into here. I was able to wipe them all out with everybody. Las cannons and other damage got the Swarm Lord down to 5 wounds. Black Knights firing weapons from the Dark Age obliterated the Hive Tyrant. Sammy killed the Magnus over here, or Primus. And that was about it. So not a bad turn of shooting, I'll take it. Going on to bottom of 1. Okay, so here are end of turn 2. Everyone kind of charged in, so killed off the intercessors. Killed off one of these tactical marines there. Killed off the Black Knights, combination of smites and this guy. I think I might have taken one of your dice. Over here, there's one guy left in that tactical squad. Razorback is tied up. And that's it. So going on to my turn 3. Okay, so end of turn 2. Shooting was able to kill everything that was a threat here. So I got rid of the Gene Stealer guy. I hate those guys. This guy, the Trigon, died to a combination of weapons from the Dark Age, but I am out of command points. Over there, got him down to 2 wounds with the las cannons, and that's it. So going on to bottom of 3. Okay, so here we are, end of turn 3. Swarm Lord still on 2 wounds. He used the command point to avoid 1 wound in Overwatch. Was able to kill off that last Marine, no damage to the Razorback. Razorback took 3 in smiting. Lost 4 out of 5 on 1 Devastator squad, but he held. And that's it. So going on to my turn 4. Okay, middle turn 4. Took a bit, but I was able to take the last 2 wounds off the Swarm Lord. Killed the 2 Mukliads that were getting close and annoying. I tried to shoot at the Psyker, but he made all his invul saves. And that one I did regrow back a Black Knight. So that's it. I'm going to score a point this turn, and going on to bottom of 4, sorry. Okay, so into turn 4. So we were tied at the beginning of the turn. We drew some good cards and got a lot of points. Was able to kill off this 1 bike here, do 1 wound to a Razorback, killed 3 out of 5 on that tactical squad. So going on to my turn 5. Okay, so middle turn 5 over here, shooting, killed off all those Gaunts. Killed those Gaunts, was only able to do 1 wound to the Zote. So my trick was to try and get on that objective by regrowing the Black Knight, but he failed to regrow, so I'm not on that objective. And going on to bottom of 5. Okay, so end of turn 5, we did roll to go on, so between Smite and the Hive Guard, they were able to finish off the last of the Black Knights. And that was, oh, and you put horror back on the Talon Master. So that's it, going on to my turn 6. Okay, so here our middle turn 6. Shooting was able to finish off the Hive Guard, did 1 whole wound to the Zone Throat. But that's all that's left on the board at the moment for him. Ran over to that objective, and I drew an objective to clear the middle, so I'm still technically down by 1 point, but we'll see what happens. Bottom of 6. Okay, so end of turn 6. I'm going to get 2. It's 9-9 at the moment, end of turn 6. So the only thing you do is move that guy over. He drew that objective 6, so you got a point for that. And then he smited my character, rolled an 11, and then rolled a 6, just enough to take out the Talon Master. That's it. So do you want to roll for turn 7? 4 plus. Oh, it doesn't matter. So we are going to do a turn 7. Yeah, my turn 7. Okay, so here we are, middle of turn 7. Shooting an assaultee got the Zone Throat down to 1 wound. I did finally draw number 2 over here, so I will gain a point. Denied his point because he's no longer controlling that objective. And bottom of 7. So into turn 7, and just by the skin of my teeth, I was able to kill off the last Tyranid model in close combat with Sammy. Tried to smite, only did 3 wounds. So he lived and was able to kill him off with 1 damage, or with 2 damage out of his 1 wound left. And there are no Tyranids left on the board for Dark Angel's victory.